Victoria and I had been together for 8 years. Years that had settled into a rhythm that felt safe, steady, and familiar. We had 2 kids, and like any couple juggling marriage and parenthood, we had our share of ups and downs. Still, I always believed our relationship was solid, rooted in an unspoken trust that nothing could shake. But that illusion crumbled last Saturday. Her friend Madison had invited us to a party. I didn't know Madison all that well, but Victoria was eager to go. "It'll be fun," she said, reminding me that since the kids would be at my mom's, we didn't have an excuse not to. Her eyes lit up with excitement, and she pushed me gently. "Come on, it'll be nice to break out of our routine. Everyone's going to be there." I agreed, thinking it might be good for us. A night out, drinks, laughter. I couldn't have guessed how wrong I was. From the moment we walked in, the house was alive with noise and movement. Music thumped against the walls, glasses clinked, and laughter floated through the air. At first, it all felt like any other party. Easy conversation, people mingling, the usual buzz. But as the night wore on, small things began to gnaw at me. Couples exchanged glances that lingered too long. Hands rested in places that felt too intimate. A man I didn't know gave Victoria a smile that felt far too personal, and she returned it with a slight curve of her lips. Something inside me twisted. "Hey Grayson," she teased, nudging me. "You look so serious. Here, have a drink." She handed me a cocktail, her smile calm and unbothered. I forced myself to take a sip, stronger than I expected, and tried to push the unease aside. Maybe I was just overthinking. Then Madison's husband, Joe, tapped his glass for attention. "All right everyone, raffle time," he called out. The room cheered, and Victoria's face lit up. I leaned in, confused. "What raffle?" I whispered. Joe lifted a large glass bowl with a grin. "Ladies, drop your keys in here. Guys, you'll each pick a set. You'll spend the night with whoever they belong to, no strings attached." The words hit me like a blow. The room shifted instantly. Cheers, whispers, anticipation. My chest tightened as realization dawned. This wasn't just a party. It was a swingers' gathering. I turned to Victoria, my voice shaking. "Did you know about this?" Her eyes met mine, calm, almost amused. "Yes." The floor seemed to give way beneath me. "And you didn't think to mention it?" She shrugged, casual. "I knew you'd react like this. That you wouldn't be open to it." Her tone was smooth, rehearsed, as though my shock was an inconvenience she had prepared for. "It's just one night, Grayson. People do this all the time. They say it's healthy for relationships." I clenched my fists, anger rising. "Victoria, I thought we were going to a normal party. Not this." She sighed, rolled her eyes. "We're already here. Why not try it? You're making it bigger than it is. You actually believe sleeping with other people doesn't mean anything? Since when?" Her answer was quiet but firm. "Since now." The fury inside me burned cold. "Get your purse. We're leaving." "Grayson, listen," she said, her tone sharper. "I'm tired of everything feeling the same. Sometimes I feel invisible, like I'm just a wife, just a mom. I need this. I need to feel wanted again." Her words cut deeper than I could bear. "That's supposed to be me, Victoria. Me. Is that not enough?" She looked away briefly. "It's just tonight. It doesn't mean anything." My chest heaved as I fought to stay calm. "And you expect me to accept this?" Her eyes locked on mine. "This isn't about love. It's about trying something new. Bringing excitement back." "No. We're leaving." She sighed but followed me. Yet before stepping out, she turned to the group, irritation in her voice. "Sorry about my husband's reaction. I'd like to stay, but I guess I'll go." The car ride was heavy with silence. When we pulled into the driveway, she finally spoke, her voice sharp. "Do you know how embarrassing that was? We'll never be invited again." I let out a bitter laugh. "Embarrassing? You humiliated me, Victoria. You were ready to sleep with another man without even telling me." "You could have chosen another woman," she shot back. "We both could have enjoyed ourselves." "I don't want anyone else," I said, my voice breaking. She crossed her arms, frustration boiling over. "It was just one night. After everything we've been through, is it really too much to ask?" "Yes," I snapped. "It is." She shook her head, dismissive. By tomorrow, it'll be like none of this happened. I turned to her, my voice final. No. If you walk through that door, I won't want you back. Her lips curved into a faint, defiant smile. See you in the morning, Grayson. I drove off, leaving her standing there. I wanted her to call, to realize the mistake, to beg me to return. But the phone stayed silent. By the time I got home, rage and heartbreak tore through me. I dragged out a suitcase and started packing blindly. Then my phone buzzed. It was her. Against my better judgment, I answered. Hey, she said, her tone casual, almost cheerful. Just checking in. I ended up with someone, think his name's Sebastian. We're heading upstairs now. My breath caught. Are you really calling to tell me this, Victoria? She sighed, annoyed. Calm down, Grayson. Tomorrow it'll be back to normal. My hand trembled as I hit record, needing proof. And with those words, the life we had built, the trust, the love, the years together, shattered beyond repair.